Silent Hill short message released in January this year, and I personally loved it. And since I love the whole Silent Hill franchise, I thought that it would be amazing idea to put Akuma through this game. Also, since we have a little bit of traumatic past ourselves, I thought it would be amazing to see what she has to say about the themes discussed in this game. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that we will talk for almost 4 hours about all the topics. And while editing this video, I cut out a significant part of that, mainly because we tended to repeat ourselves and to talk and go on tangents that were not really important. But anyway, I think we discussed a lot of deep and important things in this video. It's more of a podcast with gameplay in the background and some jokes sprinkled in all the deep debates. So I hope you will enjoy that. Yeah, bear with us, and also bear with us while we discuss all this stuff. So, trigger warning: if you are sensitive to topics about suicide and self-harming, child abuse, and stuff like that, yeah, maybe go watch some of our other videos. But if you are interested in what Akuma has to say about Silent Hill short message and how she gone through the game herself, welcome! I'm Arak, and we are RNG.
This is gonna be a hard time for me because I know you love Silent Hill, and I have never played any Silent Hill, like actually played it. I am a coward when it comes to horror games or survival horror or anything like that. And pretty much the most I have been exposed to Silent Hill by was the movie. The first one only also, so I was never exposed to the trash one. We got warning and suicide lifeline immediately. That says something. Yeah, that's like one of the things that I know about the game that
is a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
It's
That it's like about the themes of suicide, self-harming, bullying, like very common issues with modern youth.
And need only themselves to survive. Those
which is already bullshit and I'm getting triggered.
fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. I wanna be.
Yeah, I'm already getting pissed on this bitch.
If there were only someone who would understand that to adult me.
You are already contradicting yourself. Because she is pretty much like, I want to be alone, but I want someone to understand. Which is interesting, like, how to start. It's already, like, a huge contradiction. No jump, of course. It's a walking sim. Oh, this is very cool artwork. Is it from Maya?
Yes.
I really like this.
Every artwork in here should be Maya's work. It's like she took this place as her like personal canvas.
I like that. Again, like artworks say so much about the artist.
I think
so. You can see like already that she wants.
You already missed quite a lot of pamphlets and stuff like that.
Of what?
Of like different documents and stuff like that.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot, huh? It's so cool to see that it's like not closing its eyes to the problem, because if this is supposed to be about mental health, we know how that shit went down during COVID. And it's good to see that, like, it's not something to be overlooked. It was an issue, and it affected entire world, so you suck. I need that sign. Oh, I already don't like it. Why are babies always so fucking terrifying? This game looks good.
Yeah.
Don't be manipulated.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, that's belief. Oh yeah, I didn't see that on the black. My eyesight is just shit.
Yeah, but your hearing is extraterrestrial.
Yeah. We'll repaint it all. Nice. Is it repaint? Yeah. Why are the babies everywhere? That's the most terrifying shit you can have. Oh, that's some expensive shit I wanted, but I have no money. This is great. Oh. Oh, so that's Maya, right?
Yeah.
The
yeah,
cherry
yeah.
blossom. It's her like artist name.
Yes.
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's amazing.
She is actually. I agree.
The city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams. I want to show the hidden side of girls, their impulses, their urges. Loser! Stupid! Liar! Crazy! Cry baby! Ugly! I hate you, dumb! Go away! She never said anything nice.
I don't get like who was that. Who was like saying that?
Well,
Like-
it wasn't Maya. Like that's kind of the thing with Silent Hill games when they delve into this. It's usually going through more trauma than just like one traumatic event. It's like collection of problems.
I get that this like is like a conflict and like not being that someone is author of these messages or like someone said them, but it wasn't Maya
No.
and it wasn't the main girl either.
No. It wasn't anyone who we know about.
So this is just like the bully messages.
Well, kind of. Yeah, this
My
can be
mom
quite a
loved
big
me.
hint.
In what way?
Child abuse.
Yeah.
It was her mother's words.
Oh. Oh, whose mom's? Maya's?
No,
Or-
the main girls.
Oh, I already see. So this bitch has stupid mom who never supported her, and she decided to be bitch to Maya, like, oh, look at you, so successful, so talented, you're so good, poor me, and Maya was going through her own problems that she did not even try to address. Because it seems like that this bitch is just like, oh, look at me, poor me, I suffer. Also, the voice acting isn't very clear about that. Like, they all sound the same, in a way.
Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication.
So it's like, I understand that this girl probably has some trauma too. Like, I don't know how it feels to have abusive parents, but I can imagine. Or empathize. To some extent.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this hits home.
Mom.
I really have like mixed feelings about Anita.
Which is good.
Yeah,
That's intended.
yeah, like I don't want to immediately like villainize her and make her the bad guy, but from what like I understand, bitch, you have a problem.
Turn back and run.
All right.
Where did it even
So
go?
you run only during the chases because I tried all the buttons and nothing happened. So yeah. What I wanted to say is like, yeah, I get it. Anita has problems too, but she seems to like make her the focus because, like, oh, our classmates were hospitalized. They deserve it. They don't. Maybe it would be better if you got hospitalized and get actual help yourself. She reminds me so much of the people I went to school to. Like, you get hospitalized. Oh, so stupid. Look at you. You need help. That's hilarious.
I love this, like this main series of her arts with the sakura blossoms going from the scars and stuff like that.
Yeah, because before she had them like on
her
on her
arm.
arms, and now she has them on her stomach.
Yeah, and I think there are like four of these arts through the game.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death.
That I relate to Maya. Like,
Where is this?
I am not like a good artist or anything, but if someone will ever like remember my artwork, I would be extremely happy for that. And that's why art is made. Like, people are supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah, and this is my point where I can say that down in the description will be like links to Akuma's art profile, so you can go look at her art.
It's not as good as Maya's, to be fair. But my art style is also very different, so. Or you can place it on screen, like some of my drawings. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
this is the shit I do. I try. I procrastinate, make one painting per like half a year, and then disappear into the oblivion again.
I just have to leave a note here that I have to cut this to the beginning of the game where you were like, oh, when Anita was like, oh, she's so much more talented than me, and now you are just like, my artwork isn't as good as Maya's, and I love this. The hypocrisy.
Shut the hell up. To be fair, our art styles are different.
Very.
I do crosshatch. I don't do spray paint. I don't know how to hold a fucking spray can. It's so difficult, but graffiti is so cool. Experience anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. Yeah. If you don't get attention from your parents, getting on social media by posting nudes. The greater their anxiety, the lower their confidence. Yeah, duh. The more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. Like, yeah, it's at that moment, it's like a drug. Like, you don't get any attention, then someone is being very nice to you, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell, someone likes me. It's funny on one side, on the other it's pretty sad. But, you know, it's how that works. Yeah, sense of fulfillment, yep. Again, it's like a drug, it's ecstatic. Toxic quest for validation. I wouldn't say it better.
The famous suicide spot.
It's so sad how many places like this exist. Like, even over the world. Like, you have famous bridges that are like famous suicide spots.
Look into like under the angle. There's like another art.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a sitting girl, I think.
So maybe I can like find it if I make my way outside of this room
It's possible.
and go left. Yeah, left. I was
Yeah.
like, do I know the site?
So you were here.
I am terrified.
You were here. You came from here.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. My bad. I need a map in my own apartment. And it's fucking 2-room apartment. Also, I'm terrified of Sakura Blossom. I am a pussy when it comes to horror games.
And like you are playing this with quite a low volume on TV. I was playing it on my monitor with headphones on, sitting right in front of it. I was shitting bricks.
Maybe.
Well, that's the thing. On one side, I'm happy that I don't see all the tense music and sound effects, but at the same time, I'm terrified because I don't hear in case that something goes up, which is making me even more anxious. Same though. Not the student type. It's original in Japanese, right?
See graffiti
Because
and
the
nothing
lip
but
syncing doesn't match.
trashy doodles.
I think it's purposely set off.
For like some uncanny, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Yeah.
Or the fourth one.
The fourth one, because we saw the
Yeah,
third
we saw
one.
the third one, but I would love to get to it. I really like these.
Very nice art style.
Yeah, and now it's all like in the brown and pink. It's very, very cool. I need to shit myself. Oh, unfinished piece.
Yeah, staple of an artist.
Shit ton of works in progress.
Who did Maya have in mind?
You probably, bitch.
Did you post this too? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
Trauma, girl. It's trauma.
His drama.
Yeah, because apparently, many of the like trauma event victims forget a lot of information because their brain just tries to like suppress what happened, and you forget like major information about it. But isn't the phone supposed to glitch?
No, the phone glitches during the chase. First, your whole like screen glitches.
You said there are not many chases. This is terrifying. I like it. Like the falling cages, like events like this. Oh, Maya's masterpiece.
Maya died. But her art lives on.
The sakura blossom wings. It's poetic as hell.
Even more followers.
Have you never heard that the artist's
No one is ever
work
going
always
to
goes more
notice me.
appreciated after the artist dies? Well, maybe if I will commit suicide, people will like me, they will give me attention and empathy, but what is it going to be for me if I'm gonna be fucking dead? Which is like, real.
But why didn't I die?
Aren't you glad, actually, that you're not dead? I'm most anxious of the chases, and not even like because,
No.
oh my god, there's a big ugly monster. It's because like, bitch, I can't see where the door are. This is so atmospheric, like, yes. Like just the dangling light in the hallway filled with like spray paint.
What?
Oh, it's like
Who would do this?
everything that was like following her art. All the insults that she got. Like Maya, right?
Yeah.
That she went through a lot of shit too.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, duh, that makes sense. Something had to drive her to jump off the roof. It doesn't happen just like, oh yeah, what's on today's agenda? Make breakfast, clean my room, jump off the roof. That just doesn't happen. Children who turn trauma into tales. Oh my god, I feel so called out! These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. As I said, misery is artist's best friend.
Yeah.
Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
I hear the fucking door.
Akuma nearly died, and I I understand it because I was so fucking jump scared at
Yeah,
this.
like the thing is that sometimes I do yelp out, but sometimes I just shit out my heart. So that was one of these. Let me pass by, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very lovely lads. You have very, very nice place. It feels like they were all hiding in that and they just waited for me to turn around. Like, oh, let's ambush this bitch. This is the one who is just a bit nervous about his pranks. Like, guys, I don't think we should do this. It's not a good idea.
This is actually the one who's like flat it is, and now the guy's just
Like, oh my god, my parents are going to kill me.
yes. They went Chloe on their bathroom, and he is like, oh my fucking god, my mom is coming back at 8 p.m. and I have to clean this shit. Yeah.
Also, extremely interesting are the darts. That they are filled with darts.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what that's supposed to mean.
This, I am probably looking way too fucking deep into this. But it's Silent Hill, so everything is possible. It's like the circle of violence.
Yeah, so
do you remember Ungrateful from Escape the Fate?
Yeah.
Like these assholes, the bullies, have their own issues they're dealing with. But instead of coping through art, they let their pain onto another person.
Yes.
To compensate for their own shit life. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. That's everyone's words. Like, oh, they seemed fine, they seemed happy. But how do you know the person's really happy?
When they were young.
Bitch is gonna join the 27 club.
Something beautiful. From something
Do you not know what the 27 club is? I think it's 27 club.
No.
It's like the bunch of artists and musicians that died at the age of 27.
before they died.
Yeah.
It's almost like a curse.
Anyway,
I think it's that.
I didn't treat her like.
It's such an interesting artistic choice that everything is in white. Because this is supposed to be an art school. Or like something used for art. And all you see are blank walls, white ground, floor, stairs, walls, clothes. Everything is white. Except for Maya's paintings. Everything is just so colorless. And blank. Which is just like very, very good artistic choice in my book. To be fair, suicide is just so romanticized. Still. It's crazy.
It is, and I think honestly it's fucking awful.
Yes, self-harming, mental issues like, oh, I want unstable, edgy girlfriend. You don't!
I will refer to a video of my tier list of games I played in 2023. But I wanted to talk about this during the section of Needy Streamer Overdose. Because, yeah, that's literally it. Oh, I want a girl with issues. No, you don't.
No.
You fucking don't. And it's not like insult to people with issues. It's stuff that no one fucking understands. And can't even imagine how hard it is.
Yeah, like, when I look at, like, you know, having some time to self-reflect and bullshit like that, I know that because of me, you went through so much shit. Like, just like, to clarify, there has been a lot of issues. I'm not ashamed of that. Shit happens to all of us. But it affects people around you so much. And you, as my partner for many years, you went through so much shit because of me. And some people think like, oh, having unstable girlfriend, it's like that being sort of romanticized
Yeah.
or fetishized is so disgusting because I know it was issue for me and for you.
Yeah, it's everyone is like, oh, I want a thick god girl with issues. She's gonna be so kinky.
Is being able to choke your girl during sex worth the constant like moments of her degrading herself, her trying to harm herself, putting her own life in danger? not believing you and shit like that. Is her anxiety, depression, suicidal tendencies and shit worth kinky sex? Is it worth it? It's not.
Like, do you understand? You can be scared to even fall asleep because you don't know if she won't like write you in 2 a.m. that she just want to die.
That it's fucking over, that she is just fed up with shit.
Yeah.
Like the baggage it comes with.
On one hand, I am extremely glad I was able to come through that with you because I myself grew as a person. I learned a lot of empathy and stuff like that, and like learning to understand people. But I won't lie that at certain points it wasn't hard, and I'm very jumpy to this day still.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Oh my god, we went deep with this shit. We went deep and personal. At least you made me dinner before that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm well fed. I'm not sad. I have food. I'm happy.
Yeah. See, guys, take notes.
Yeah, if you want your girl happy, make her food. That they say that like you earn a man's heart through his stomach. Nah, that's the other way around. If you are a man who can cook, you are halfway there.
Yeah, if like you, I am certain, and even after today playing the Sucker for Love, I'm certain you can tame even Eldritch Horror by giving her food.
Yes.
Too hard on myself.
You are, bitch.
Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
I'm not the right person to blame you for that, but hey, there has to be some bit of truth in that, you know? Accept yourself the way you are. Neither of us are perfect.
Then I hope you're taking notes as well.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
because you do the same fucking thing. You're doing the same fucking shit. Like every fucking time. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the fucking definition of insanity. Doing the same fucking thing over and over and expecting shit to change.
Oh, I'm just like, how to say? I know that like, neither of us is perfect. The thing is, we learn and we evolve. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna forget it like 5 minutes later when I'm gonna feel like degrading myself again. So, deal with it. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll or nerd. Yeah, I'm both and I'm happy. Like in Silent Hill, it's like purgatory, right?
Yeah,
Like personal hell or something.
Yeah, you just pissed off half of the community.
I don't give a shit about Silent Hill community, to be fair.
I personally, and that's something I came up with recently, and I love that, my headcanon is that both things are actually correct, because due to the activity of the cult, they created the like spiritual Silent Hill that is like the purgatory. So one can't be without each other. So like there's this cultist shit which is like a prequel to like the origin of Silent Hill.
But you know, even if Silent Hill would be a purgatory, it doesn't have to be purgatory for one person. It can be for the cult and be like their psyche.
Also it's a thing because we have this where it's set in Germany, and we are going to get the Silent Hill F, which is set in Japan. And I think it's more, I think even devs said that Silent Hill, as a purgatory, isn't a place; it's the thought.
Mm-hmm.
When you are experiencing Silent Hill, it's this self-reflection on what you did wrong and
this is like Silent Hill feels like it's a physical place of the self-reflection.
Yes. Yeah, and also one thing I wanted to add. Every time you say maybe I'm looking into it too much, but it's a Silent Hill. Yeah, like this is a series where even how like enemies fall on the ground have meaning.
Oh yeah, you told me about Heather that
Yes,
the nurses
yes.
fall on their backs so you can see under their skirt.
Yes, because she's like extremely self-conscious, and she like has a feeling that everyone just want to perv on her. So
Yeah, you told me about that, and I found it so extremely cool. Like everything has meaning because again, it's the thought. It's the place where your fears and insecurities and everything comes to life.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. So, is it safe to assume she has like abusive brother? Isn't this like a mass suicide thing a reason why Japanese schools have the fence around the roofs?
yeah, it actually is.
And is it just like overall safety measure or actually like a suicide prevention?
I think at a lot of places it's actually a suicide prevention because, like, it's Japan. Their rate of young people killing themselves is extremely high because of the
The how do you say it's not impact.
It's
The pressure, the
yeah,
pressure.
like it's because the weight of the world.
Oh, shut up.
I can not reference near like everywhere I go.
Yeah. Wait, so Emily is also dead? According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be suicide. But that's her. Wait, 10 a.m. on 24th. And there was a date on these. I'm going full on Sherlock Holmes on this. August 24th. No, this is different. 23rd. That's when her mom left, and it was September. Which month is September? 9. Yeah. September 25. And on 24th. So Emily is also dead. Sakura, I expect you behind the corner. That's very cool. You're like in like apartment building, and you get these like these miniature stories. It's so cool.
My friend. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah.
No, I'm having a bad feeling.
No. This is not a chase yet, I believe. No. Welcome at the beginning of Outlast 2.
Wait, Outlast 2? This is how the first one starts. Like in the like in the halls and shit like that.
Nah, that's in the second.
Nah. To be fair, Outlast 1 or Outlast 2, I'm never playing these.
Outlast 1 begins with you driving to the to the asylum.
Nine zu Drogen. It sounds so funny in I'm sorry to anyone who is from Germany. It sounds funny. I don't know how to read in German, so
You don't know how to read even in our language.
True. Oh, stickers. Butterflies. Cute. There was a cat. Look at that. Adorable.
I would just like to mention we are still playing a horror game.
Soul Bros. That's I'm gonna call my friends who like Soulsborne games. We're just like, we're fucking Soul Bros. No, that's what we are. You and me. We are not soulmates. We are Soul Bros because we're like best friends too.
Yeah.
You look very happy by like from hearing that. What's up, Soul Bro?
Congratulations, you did it, Sport.
I forgot they call him Sport. And I thought that this is like a ball sack and it's just cherries.
I think you are supposed to open one of the lockers. Or not.
I shit myself. And it's not because it would be scary, it's because there are too many people. My anxiety skyrocketed. I never understood these kind of lockers. They are stupid. I don't like them. You
like what's so bad?
These 2-floor ones. Like I don't want to sit on the ground every time I want to take my hoodie or book or some.
Yeah. I mean, it's more difficult to stuff people in that.
That too. That's a bullying prevention. And yes, I know that comes from a small person. Shut up. I'm too fat to be stuck in the locker, which is good. Piss off! I nearly shut my heart out again. Bitch! How about recycling? Stupid cunt. Ah, this throws me back to high school. Piss off!
Ah, yes, we see.
What the hell? Get out, you
Slut!
Your art's fucking weird! What a freak!
God, you piece of shit!
Ah, this hits home so hard.
Yeah, that was your walker.
The amount of shit I had thrown at me over the years. Not even fucking hilarious. This is very cool effect though.
Crazy! Shut your whore mouth!
And then you would see that the people are actually like minding their own business and going out on their day and just like doing shit by their lockers. But this is literally how anxiety feels. Like, to put it into perspective, it's like you hear the thoughts of people. You don't know if they think that, but you feel like that. This is how you feel. They're all just like dark shadows saying all this nasty shit. And that's how you feel. It's so fucking hard to get through that. It's very mentally draining.
Tell me if you would need a break or something.
No, it's not like. Again, this shit is not like making me feel bad. I'm just like putting into perspective like my experiences with anxiety and shit like that. It's like very.
This was actually a very confusing moment because she said Maya's not a freak; she's my friend, and I'm like so confused if it's actually like if it was happening to Anita or if she was like relieving Maya's problems, because like I know people were discussing stuff about it and they mentioned it's
I'm confused too. Like, is she experiencing Maya's life and like
because it would make sense,
like experiencing firsthand what drove her to suicide?
yes, very creepy, the eyes.
Oh, I hate it.
It's blinking eyes all over the walls.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, you hear the footsteps. Oh no, that's disgusting. Oh fuck. What was behind me?
Walker. It's very, very tight for you.
Do you want to shove me fucking in and leave me there for the rest of the school year, bitch? At least the save point is like very close.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed if I would have to go through this entire cutscene thingy again.
No, and what I really like is that it's like the time loop stuff, like that Anita actually died there and got thrown back a bit because she like every time you die, she comments on that.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, suddenly it's finished. And that's me! I said it. I called it.
Feel free to
Emily.
anytime.
She really is cute, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah,
But so is Maya. I know that this is supposed to be like... We both hate the sentence, she looked so happy. But she does. She looks like such a nice person to have around. Or like, she looks so sweet.
I was invisible to her.
Main character syndrome. Yeah, they're just taking their issues out on someone. That's why I assumed the darts on their bodies. Like, they have their own issues they have to deal with.
Yeah, I have a feeling that what we saw was Maya's life. And now we are going to see Anita's one.
Uh-huh.
So, like, we got some setting, then we got Emily's life, we got Maya's life, and now we are going for Anita.
This feels still like Maya. Like,
This is Maya. Yeah,
Yeah.
this still is Maya.
I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's
she's
over.
so cute. Oh my god.
And now we like properly see the shift,
I
like
wrote my impressions in a letter.
the weight of her life on her.
Read it when
Because
you get home, Kate.
you can see how she's not like such a sunny.
Yeah, like, it's a facade.
Yeah.
But the facade is not like you want to be fake. It's not like you want to lie. It's like a shield,
Yes.
because you don't want to. Because for some reason you get just so much shit for not being okay sometimes from certain people, and looking like everything is fine is like a safety measure. And again, first-hand experience, people are assholes. Oh, actually, I pissed myself off a few days ago about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I got hospitalized for a second time, or even the first time, I was at high school, and I was in contact with my classmates for the notes, and I got so much shit for seeking help. And you know that. We were in contact too, you were visiting and stuff. But I got so much shit from them because I was not okay. Like, I did harm. I like myself. I did look down on myself and all this shit. I was feeling absolutely horrible, and it was more fuel for them, which was like, bruh,
Yeah.
how the fuck does this work?
Yeah, I have no idea either.
You make someone feel miserable, and then when they act upon it, if you tell them like to harm themselves or kill yourself, bitch, and they're gonna do it or attempt for it, you're gonna be like, I didn't know they were going to do it. Take accept consequences for your own fucking actions. You just add fuel to the fire. It's not something you should like overlook. You were just as horrible as anyone else being also responsible. And what made me so angry these few days ago was that, I don't know why, but I thought like, I have been bullied so much my entire life. Multiple schools, multiple places. And I wonder, did one single person out of all of these dipshits ever look back and be like, wow, I possibly ruined this bitch's life?
No, they never do that.
No, I wonder, there were so many people who bullied me, insulted me, hit me, threw shit at me, and they told me to kill myself. I wonder if an even singular person of them ever looked back at what they did, what they said, or how they acted, and thought for themselves, am I being an asshole? Did I do something wrong? Because usually when people say like, oh, I was like the school bully, and they say it like, oh my god, it's so funny, so quirky. No, you're just being an asshole, and you pretend it has no weight just because you were a teenager.
Yeah.
But that's not an excuse.
I know there were a lot of stories like on Reddit confessions and stuff like that where people were like, yeah, I realized I was a real dick at the high school or something like that, and they reached to people and apologize, and I'm like, I hope you are living your life to the fullest now, and I was so full of shit, I know that now, and stuff like this. So yeah, there are people who can self-reflect like that, but hard to say.
It's extreme minimum, and
Yeah, it's rare.
it's making me just so sick because I know that in my first high school, I was the target. I never really did anything, at least I dare to say, I never did anything to deserve it. I was always like laid back and
Yeah,
and introverted. I never really
That's it. You usually don't have to. You are just an easy target. You don't fit in the group and stuff.
Yeah,
like
like, I would not understand it even if I did something, but I was just the quiet, weird kid.
that. Yeah, and that was it.
Yeah, but, like, you know what I mean. I never deserved it, and I was target of fucking everyone. Even people I shared room with at the school dorm. And, like, they were telling me to harm myself and kill myself, and then when I tried, like, did no one ever think of reflecting on that? Like, oh, I told this bitch to commit suicide, and she attempted it. Am I responsible for this? And that's something that made me so extremely angry. Like, I pissed myself so much thinking about this.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Because, like, yeah, people are just dipshits and they never reflect on their actions. And even if shit like this happened, like my suicide attempt, they never reflect on that. Because it meant nothing to them. And they would never be punished. Because bullying is rarely ever punished. They're like, oh, they're kids bickering and shit like, or they're angsty teenagers, but bitch, that's not real, that's not true. So they just like think that the mass suicides are a curse.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be fair.
It's I actually don't have a problem with it being in the game. It's just funny that it sounds like the, you have a guy who goes up and shoots a school, and they're like, he played this violent video game, so it's because of that. Like,
Yeah.
they will find some fucking occult shit to blame the mass suicides of young people on that, instead of looking at how shitty of a place it is to live.
Yeah,
in.
they're never gonna look like, oh, do you think the society is responsible, or maybe the families and parents and the environment they were in? Do you think they're at fault? No, it's the violent music. They're listening to Marilyn Manson.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
Just as you said, it didn't matter what school you attended, you were still a target.
I've never seen
Yeah.
like that before.
Sometimes you just end up being the target for no reason.
Yeah, this is the worst. Like when you like wanna be don't want to be insensitive, and you are like, okay, they don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to be pushy, but at the same time, you feel like they should talk about it.
Yeah, and they fucking should.
Yeah. Keeping it in, it's like, I don't know the English word for it, but it's like that high pressure pot.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
That, like, the pressure builds and builds and builds, and it can eventually explode.
Yeah.
That's not
I think there's even some saying for that, like
I have written that one because I found it extremely poetic, and it's pressure makes diamonds, but also bursts pipes.
yes, so I remembered that correctly. Yeah.
Or like it's worded differently, like pressure like bursts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. So it's like, oh, pressure can be bad, but it's also good. Yeah, but it's still bad.
I know how
Psha, big brain.
and I can't.
Single puzzle in this game. Very easy puzzle too, but I need something to make myself feel good about it.
Is it inside the book?
To be beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment simply by letting go of life. I guess I don't understand this approach, really.
She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me. How was I supposed to know she'd actually kill herself?
And this is literally what I said when I talked about bullies before. They never reflect on what they fucking say. Bitch, give me a fucking break. It's just panic running. You get it.
Yeah, and like looping out is something that people who play Dead by Daylight know, because it's like the only thing how you get rid of a killer. So
Yeah, they get just so annoyed.
just a personal note: fuck you all, survivors. Fuck you all.
Interesting. This shit is in the garage or in the room where I spawned for the first time.
Yeah, I honestly still don't know what it means. This like
There was a hole and now it's gone.
I have a very proud boner right now.
I was like, am I even gonna word it correctly?
Yeah, you did. This part reminded me of PT so much.
In a way, yeah.
Because you just came back to the living room again.
Oh shit, yeah. I was thinking, like, huh, they have another living room. That's neat.
Why won't you listen to a damn thing I say?
Life of a single mom, I'd say, huh?
Oh my god, I feel Sean so much in this. Thank you very much. We have a very polite ghost. Yeah, and this is what I said. Like, you have your own issues, or you have grown in bad environment. You don't want to be that, but some people just inevitably create the bad environment again. And it's the circle. So now Anita is being just as bad of a person. I am so tiny, it seems. Like, everything seemed so big. I thought that maybe I'm little tiny baby Anita and I could climb in my mom's bed or something. Can I bang on the door? Because she mentioned them banging on the door.
It's just said how you...
How you see it deteriorate.
Yeah.
And it's not even that by so much time, because when the house was clean, it was 2011. Now it's May 2012. It's a year. And everything has gone to shit. If I didn't have children, maybe I'd be planning my summer vacation with my friends right now. Nothing matters anymore. I'm just crawling through life. I know what's going on in the closet, but I can't look. I just want to be happy. What's wrong with that? I'm done. Or maybe because those are your children. They are supposed to be your joy. And you're supposed to be like a good mom and take care of them. Once you're a mom, children should be your joy. And like your reason for life, you know?
Stop.
It's just so fucking uncomfortable. Is it a baby?
Yeah, it's a baby crying there. I was shitting bricks when I was hearing it in the headphones. It's so unsettling.
It's making me very uncomfortable. You are in violation of German Civil Code Article 1631, Section 2. Accordingly, the Federal Code has instructed us to take your children. Should you have any objections to this, please contact us as soon as possible. Okay, so Child Protection Services stepped in. That's good. Oh, the cries are just so bad. Oh, there's the hole. It's back. This is making me so fucking sick. Not even like uncomfortable. This makes me just very, very angry. Just because, like, I despise people like this. Because children are just like so helpless and innocent, you know? They do stupid shit and they disobey, but they are fucking kids. Yeah, and here we see the cherry blossom.
Yeah.
This legit makes me so angry just because I have been watching this one channel about true crime and they focus on like child-related cases where like children die because of neglect of their parents and stuff. And this is just like so fucking common, it makes me sick.
I'm a curse.
Like children dying because their mothers or fathers just find a abusive partner, or because they themselves don't want to be parents. Like, give the child away, put it in foster care, give it a chance to have fucking life.
Mom, I forget this place.
Yeah, so it was my idea that this is why there are the baby dolls, because
Her toys.
No, just a symbol that her infant brother had died.
No, legit, this makes me so fucking angry. Just because I have heard about so many cases like this, and it's just like, oh, I really don't want to. I'm annoyed by this.
And
I'm just panic running, so don't mind me. Just, it's not like I would be bothered. It's just like, let me work at my own pace. This is such a annoying effect. Bitch, stupid cunt. No. This was cheap. This was cheap. Yeah, I just don't see. So, like, fuck off anyone who will be like, oh, it's not a horror game then. It doesn't really feel like it's helping either. Yeah, it is. No, we're good. I don't want to go through that, to be fair.
well, I can go through that if you want. but-
Yeah, I think I would appreciate that. It's not like it would be unbeatable. Like, oh my god, no.
Yeah,
like,
you're just being a pussy.
Yeah, I need to get good.
Yeah, fucking casual.
Hey, to be fair, you should be glad I'm playing this game in the first place.
Yes, I fucking am.
Maybe I should just end things while I'm still happy and go on a good note. Wow, this is a way to look at it, though.
Just let me die.
Ah, the guilt. Good that you feel it, though.
Is this?
Yeah, and she has the sakura blossom on her forearm, where
Yeah.
she harmed herself.
Yes.
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges. So, she did notice me.
She noticed everyone, it seemed. That she was just very compassionate. Because there are like so many drawings of other people, and the mural on the roof. It's like all those people died, and everyone could like blink an eye over that, like, oh, it happened. But she just did a memorial because she felt like, let's remember them by something. So this is like, it feels like Maya just really wanted to like do good things with her art. Bless her. And all of those insecurities are gone. Sort of.
Yeah, but this was what Maya wanted. Like, Anita wasn't supposed to go kill herself, and she did all the time, but Maya didn't want that. She was her friend.
That was why there was the time loop.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is not the outcome I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to realize that we both loved you.
Let's just find the hope and find the truth and live with that.
Yeah, like, reflect on yourself
Yes.
and learn.
Yeah. So she,
Because as much as Anita did a lot of shit, she was not the only reason why Maya took her life. There was so much shit going on for her. It was not Anita, but she took the blame.
Connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups.
How is this going to
They act
change?
alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic.
This is Maya,
There's
though,
no beauty
saying
in
it.
living like that. But I don't really mind. I just want someone to understand me. For those I love, and for those who love me, I want to keep moving forward and never look back.
At first I thought that it's Anita who is saying this, but the opening of the game really feels like it's Maya. Like the strongest animals don't form groups. She was always like she was social, but she kept all of it for herself. She was always alone in her own struggles, and
Yeah.
she felt like looking for help is sign of weakness. Like I can do that alone.
And
But-
until it eventually killed her. But it's, there is this interesting thing that I really see right now that I experienced the game for a second time, that I thought that the first time as well.
Moving day. It feels kind of scary leaving my hometown, but I'll be fine. I have my best friend with me.
Yeah, and now before I will go back to what I wanted to say, it's just I'm so fucking glad Akira Yamaoka is back. I mean,
Did he
this
make the soundtrack too here?
yes, and this song is a fucking banger. I love it.
Well, it was enjoyable. I didn't mind that it was more like walking simulator. It was very atmospheric, and I like that. And like, yeah, I was expecting more from Silent Hill, like some puzzles or something. So if there were not like talking about the gameplay, if they would like get rid of the chase and they would add more puzzles, I think I would enjoy it even more.
Okay.
Because the chases felt kind of out of place.
Yeah.
Because, the entire time, you don't do anything, you just walk. But suddenly, you have to, like, run away without thinking of where you're going. The fact that it's linear is not the problem. You go from doing nothing, from, like, racing for your fucking life. It felt, again, a bit out of place. Yeah, this feels like if you get rid of the Sakura Blossom, it really would not change anything.
Yeah.
Because there is nothing, except for the final chase where you look for specific items, there is nothing that the chases add to, like, the gameplay itself. It's more like, oh, we're trying to be spooky, even though I myself found the atmosphere much better. And, again, get rid of the chases, and the game is not really different. Well, if you would get rid of Mr. X, the game would change. There would be less tension. And also, you can literally, like, work with him. You can still deal with the puzzles, even though he is nearby. It doesn't feel like he appears, you're done.
Yeah, the chases. I would like to enjoy the other world, because
it was great. It looked awesome.
Yeah, it looked absolutely awesome.
Like, when you look at it, though, this point is proven time and time again, because if you look at first-person horror games, you get stuff like Amnesia, Slender, the SCP Foundation game, the Containment Breach.
Yeah.
All those games do not involve combat. They are, and I think this would work in short message as well. Like, you do have some tense moments, and yeah, I see that it like resonates with Amnesia quite a bit, but I just don't think that it fits. Because Amnesia still wants you to do something. It's stealth game. You can hide from Grunt.
Yeah.
You have to manage your sanity, your health, your lantern. You have to do something. While here, you don't really do anything. This felt so much like when I played The Suicide of Rachel Foster. It's atmospheric, and while you do just walk around, and you feel like the chills on your spine because the atmosphere is good, but this feels like it disrupts the atmosphere.
There's one thing that I would just like to mention regarding those games. Short message is free, which none of those are. Let's be real.
Containment Breach is free game.
I think it isn't anymore.
It is.
It still is.
It's still a free game that is updated still until this day. It's still free, and it's like top tier, like first person horror game. Silent Hill are survival horror games, and when I thought about it, I felt like this is very the very same thing that happened to Resident Evil, which is switching the pace and switching to first person. While I still do think that Resident Evil 7 and 8 managed that much better. I know this is free game and it's short, and that is not the problem. It just feels like it feels so out of place because you don't have any little remains from the original games. Resident Evil still keeps the puzzles, the combat, and stuff like this, while this game doesn't have anything from that. You have one puzzle, and I do think that if they would keep the puzzle away, it's just the locker combination.
Yeah.
If they wouldn't add that, nothing would change. They would just keep it a walking sim. There are no other puzzles. There is nothing else that would remain from the original Silent Hill games. Sorry. From what I have seen, like from the comments you showed me and stuff, like, oh, cyberbullying won't get you to kill yourself. Like, motherfuckers, you don't know what you're talking about. So shut the fuck up. That each character has different approach to their problems. We figured that Emily had probably like abusive or like very pervy brother, and she only like kept it for herself and her diaries. Anita was someone very vocal about her problems. She had this main character syndrome, like, oh, pay attention to me, I am center of your attention. And Maya did not talk about her problem at all. So I say that this is very well done way of like showing that each person has different way of dealing with their own problems. Yeah, maybe just like the last thing is that, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but people complained that there is a large amount of like suicide prevention warnings in the game. There are like 4 or 5. I think there's one in the intro, 2 after the loops, and at the end. I don't mind it. It's like any situation is good enough to remind a person to seek for help when they need it.
Yes.
I don't, just because you do not suffer from mental health and you find this as something that bothers you, it doesn't mean that it cannot help someone who is actually struggling.
Yes.
I do think it's good to have it there on multiple occasions, since the topics that the game talks about, from suicide, depression, domestic violence, childhood trauma, it can be a very triggering topic for someone who shares the trauma. So if there's someone who went through their parents being abusive, it can trigger something within them, and the warning is a great thing to like remind them, look, search for help, don't be alone in this. I do think that it's good that they added it this many times.
Yes, I think that too.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Yeah. So
we talked a fucking lot.
Yeah, so thank you all who like stayed through the whole duration. I edited it to be a little shorter, but still I think it will be around 3 hours. So if anyone was crazy enough to like watch this whole, thank you for watching this mental health podcast.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I could like let my opinion out and maybe change some other people's minds, or at least like shed some light on stuff. And yeah, I do think it's something worth talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I could like share my thoughts on this, and I am glad I got to play this game. It was fun, except for the last chase. Fuck that one. But it was fun.
Yeah, and so this was it. Thank you for watching. I think you can, in some future, maybe not so short one, you can expect me forcing Akuma to play even the older Silent Hill games.
Well, we will see about that. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't want to.
You're so fucking going to play those games.
I am not. Yeah, and if you think that this video is long, be ready, because we both talk so much and we have always a lot to say. So our videos will often be probably longer.
Yeah, because we have a lot to say, and we are glad that we can share our opinions on games right now.
Yep.
With someone. So yeah, welcome on this channel. Subscribe to like get notified and don't miss anything.
We hope you will have a great time.
Yeah, and you are always welcome here. We like want to hear your opinions in the comments. We will answer. And yeah,
that's it.
that's it.
See you some other time.
Yeah, I'm Arak,
And I'm Akuma.
and this was a relatively normal game show.